Captain Larry and I are going to take you to Denver.
It's been a really long day of traveling, but I finally made it to San Francisco. But for now, good night. Today is the 23rd of February, which means today is my 19th birthday. And I am in San Francisco without my friends or my family, but my aunt's here and I'm sure I'll have a very good day. And what an awesome day it was. It started off sitting on the deck, overlooking some gorgeous scenery. And then Margie, my aunt, surprised me with some birthday presents, which I enjoyed unwrapping. Well, I've got a hummingbird stuck in my room. It's come to say hi, but it's a little bit lost. Sorry, bro, I can't help you. Now, hummingbird has been saved. Next, we went down to the tennis courts where I had my first experience playing pickleball with Margie and Larry and a bunch of their friends. And then they all sang me happy birthday with a cake that Margie baked and had my name on it, which was absolutely fantastic.
One.
Okay, make a wish.
Yeah, take the picture.
No.
That was
There we go.
Hey! Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Andrew. Happy birthday to you.
Thank you very much. This cake also has a very special story actually, because it's the exact same recipe that my other aunt Anne used to bake for every single person on their birthday. But unfortunately she passed away before I was born, so Margie took over the responsibility of baking this cake, and this year she baked one for me. After the pickleball, we finished off the evening with some pizzas and some drinks. The house I'm staying in San Francisco is in the suburbs, but it's on a hill. And I've just hiked up the back of the hill behind the house, and this is my view. Not the worst place in the world to be, I must say. So today I'm going to get my social security number, going to get a phone number, an American phone number, and an American bank account. And then I'm also going to do some sightseeing in the city of San Francisco. Well, I waited for 2 hours and then they said, well, you don't have the correct documentation. Well, today was 2/3 successful. I did get a bank account and I did get an American phone number. However, I didn't have some of the correct documentation for my social security number. So I have to make another appointment and go in next week, which is a bit of a mission, but it's a one step at a time kind of process. So we're going to keep working on it, we're going to keep doing it, and we'll get there eventually. Made it to my very nice hotel room in San Francisco. I'm going for dinner just now with Janice, which is quite a fancy place apparently. So I need to put on a nice shirt and some nice pants and look my best. So we'll see. I'm gonna get dressed just now and then we'll go and have some food. Night 1 in San Francisco. All right, collared shirt acquired. Now it's time to go. wait, hang on a second. Did you guys see what just happened there? So Janice and I got in the cab. I was in the passenger seat, Janice was in the back, and there was no one else. There was no driver in the cab. And it took us to our restaurant, dropped us off, and then drove off with not a soul on board. What an weird but awesome experience to see that and be part of that. Like, feels like the future, you know? Just had a fabulous evening at Big's restaurant, which is very old school but fabulous. Although I ate so much food, so much great food, I'm very sleepy and very tired, and I'm gonna enjoy a good rest before traveling around the city tomorrow with Janice. Good night. Good morning. I woke up this morning and I'm still full from last night's dinner. Holy, I ate so much food, but it was such good food. Let's see how breakfast goes, but generally I can eat a lot, but last night really put a stopper in me. Alright, so I think the plan for today is to drive around the city, see some sights. I think we're going to Alcatraz and Golden Gate Bridge and Golden Gate Park, but we'll see. We might make it to some of these, we might not, and we'll definitely have fun along the way. Someone's getting robbed, mugged. Spider-Man. Whoa. And then this evening, we're going to watch the Back to the Future musical, which should be very interesting. Back at the hotel briefly after driving around and seeing the sights more as if I was living here, not as a tourist, which is quite nice because this is a place where I'm looking at coming to live, but that will come eventually. Going to go shopping just now. Later we're going to watch the musical. Well, we've just gone back from the shops where Janice very kindly bought me a couple of shirts. This is number 1, which is very nice. It's a little bit wide over here, but I think it works. This over here is shirt number 2, which is a little bit tighter, but very nice still, a little bit more fitted and looks pretty good. Finally, this is shirt number 3, which is your clean and minimal white collared shirt, a staple in every person's wardrobe in my opinion. I need to decide which one I'm going to wear tonight, but I'm thinking the green one. We will see though.
Tell me, doctor, where are we going this time? Is this the 50s or 1999? All I wanted to do was play my guitar and sing. Back in time, you gotta get back in time.
Back to the Future, the musical last night was really cool. There was insane choreography and great music and energy, and I really enjoyed watching it. Time to go. Before going back home, Janice and I went to the Paul McCartney photography exhibit, which was actually really interesting because it was 250 photos that Paul McCartney had taken himself of the Beatles' rise to fame in late 1963 to early 1964. And it was just wild to see a couple of guys who just loved music become some of the biggest names in the world. So today I was planning on going to the Exploratorium, which is like a interactive science museum. However, upon arriving, I realized that it was closing in 1 hour, and generally the walkthrough takes about 3 hours. So I scrapped that idea, and instead I went to the beach and touched the Pacific Ocean for the first time with a friend of mine. So here's that.
Time touching the Pacific Ocean, the specific one. It doesn't feel different to any other ocean. Nice. It's cool.